Your Feng Shui guide to the year of the fire horse is here, and today we're going to talk about the 10 top things you can remove from your home to maximize all the abundance and magnetism and momentum and joy and passion of the year of the fire horse. It hasn't happened in 60 years, and it is so very welcome because this Lunar New Year is a time where you get unstuck. Your creativity comes to life like never before. You start to have speed in your life where things have been slowed down. You can start doing this decluttering before the Lunar New Year, which is on February 17th, 2026, or you can do it anytime after. The key here is to continue to make space to welcome in all the things that you want. So let's get started. If you're new here, I'm Dana Claudat. I'm a modern Feng Shui master, and 20 years ago, I founded a method and school of Feng Shui unlike anything else in the world. Everything we do here is super positive, wildly creative, and easy to apply. It's customized to you. You can't get it wrong. And I hope you do the things in these videos, especially the one I'm sharing today, because every major change you want to make starts with letting go of everything in your way. And that especially applies when we're talking about a new year. And in this case, the Lunar New Year of the fire horse. This hasn't happened since 1966. No matter what's happening astrologically or energetically, it's only going to affect us to the degree that we use this energy. And decluttering is the ultimate way to start accepting this new flow and new momentum and rhythm into your life. And we're going to start with the very first theme of the Lunar New Year, which is forward motion, moving forward with confidence, being visible. And it starts by getting rid of all of the shoes that you have outgrown. So go through your shoe collection, your sneakers, your slippers, everything, and get rid of everything that doesn't fit, shoes that feel really bad when you wear them, that hurt. None of this is promoting confident forward motion. I know you might love the way certain shoes look. You have worn out soles, worn out heels. You can take them and get them repaired. And I know it's not as common to do that these days, but I love doing it and I highly recommend it. So you don't have to get rid of everything, but if you're going to keep something, you're going to upgrade it and make it comfortable, make it really solid, really shining, so that when you're walking, with every step, you're walking with confidence and you're feeling fantastic. The next thing to really declutter this year is your wardrobe. And don't just go through and say, what haven't I worn in a year? I want you to go through and say, what truly doesn't look like me? What doesn't look good on me? And what doesn't suit my lifestyle? So you might want to try on lots of clothes that you've been holding on to, even things you wear, but they don't quite feel good. You want to get rid of all the stuff that doesn't help you to glow up. That includes the shampoos you don't use, all the toiletries that have expired, all of the lotions and potions and things that you bought at one time because you thought they were going to work and they didn't work, and you held on to them because you feel guilty because you bought them and maybe one day you'll use them for something. If you can use things, use them up. If you can't use things, just let them go, and make a little pledge to yourself that moving forward, when you go to buy the next miracle conditioner or the next incredible life-changing skincare product, you're going to pause for a minute and really reflect on it, and only invest if it feels 100% good to you. This is about feeling the most confident and the most radiant in the best possible ways. And to be honest, most of that comes from within, not from the stuff that we put on ourselves. So just let that stuff go. Now, in the year of the fire horse, life is speeding up, but this speed, this pace, you're not going to maintain it by drinking caffeine or energy drinks. You're going to maintain it by generating natural energy, and that means taking really good care of you, which means first and foremost, getting rid of every bit of the wellness stuff, whether it's exercise equipment, scales that you weigh yourself on that make you feel terrible, or anything else in your environment, in your home, that makes you feel bad about yourself. Anything punishing. I have a weighted vest I have never worn and I never will. And every time I look at it, I feel like I'm just not working hard enough. I'm just not trying hard enough to be strong, but I don't like it. If it makes you feel bad and it's not making you stronger or healthier, get rid of it. This is a time this era ahead where there's so much fire and we need to feel really good about ourselves. And also go through your pantry, go through your supplements, go through your freezer, go through your refrigerator, get rid of everything expired, get rid of expired supplements, expired food, expired condiments, expired things that are not going to be useful, and also get rid of the stuff that doesn't work for you. Again, if you take a supplement and it doesn't make you feel good, keeping it in your cabinet is not going to change things. If you've noticed, all the things I'm talking about today are about giving yourself permission to level up, to be free of the past, to let go of all of the heavy emotions you don't want to carry around with you. And that brings me to the next category, which is the emotional stuff. The emotional stuff that we drag around that keeps us looking backward when we want to move forward. It's time to dump all of that, starting with the mementos and all of the things in your home that have a lot of negative associations. To give you an example, I have a packet of seeds that was given to me when my baby dog Bob died. And I kept them because at the time I was in shock. I wasn't thinking. It's felt like such a lovely gesture, and it was. But now when I see them, all I think about are those horrible memories rather than all the incredible memories that I have of Bob over the last 13 years. So why am I holding on to these things? I'm going to plant these seeds right after I'm finished with this video. If you have things like this that you've been hanging on to that are triggering negative memories when you have so many positive memories, let them go. I've gotten lots of questions about decluttering and grief, and decluttering is an amazing way to help you process grief. And I made a whole video about this that I'll link here, and it's also linked below. The next one is digital. While I'd love to recommend that we all throw away our cell phones and go back to the way it used to be before anyone carried around a computer in their pocket, instead, I invite you to completely declutter your phone. You probably have old text messages, voicemails, photos, screenshots, videos of things that aren't necessarily positive. And if you do, it's time to delete it all. Go through your phone in your downtime and start deleting. Many of you, or most of you, are carrying around your phone all day long. So imagine it's like carrying an emotional weight. And when you delete this stuff, you lighten up everything. Now, one of the most exciting things about this year of the fire horse for everyone collectively is that dreams can really take flight. If you felt like you've been stuck, stagnant, you've been held back, things keep getting in your way, you can't quite get things going, this year can be that spark, that inspiration that moves you to open up to more creative energy, to feel like you're unstoppable, to become so passionate, so obsessed in a good way with all of the things you love, to feel that energy flowing. And if you really want to capture all of that spirit, let's start by letting go of paperwork. Heavy energy paperwork is some of the heaviest energy imaginable. It may be full of regret or sadness or other emotions that you don't want to keep replaying in your life. To give you an example of this, I had a client who was sleeping with her divorce documents in her bedroom, and when we worked together on her house, we discovered them and moved them to a neutral place far away from her bedroom. And not long after that, and when she wasn't even looking, she met her husband, and I got to Feng Shui the house for both of them. And she brought up the fact that moving those papers was the start of everything for her. So if you have any heavy energy papers, for instance, I had medical documents, I had documents from my family, things that just weren't the kind of energy I wanted to sit with all day long, move them out of your workspace, move them out of your bedroom, move them out of spaces where you spend all of your time, and try to put them in a neutral space. And everything else, every other bit of paperwork you do not need, you're going to shred it. You're going to go through it. Now, I know it can take time because there's a lot of energy and a lot of stuff invested in each piece of paperwork. But if you can consistently go through them, it's going to open up so much energy. Again, you might just meet your soulmate or have something else incredible happen. Now, along with that, many of you may have journals, diaries, old notebooks, things that have accumulated over the years. Now, some of it may be a part of your personal archive, stuff that you really truly want to go back to. But I'm willing to bet that not everything you've ever written in a journal is the most memorable thing in your life. So you can let that stuff go. When we're keeping all of these documents of the past, some of it might be nostalgia, but some of it might be pulling you back to times in your life, patterns and habits, and keeping you in that energetic loop. And when you decide to finally let them go, you break free of those patterns in your life, those habits, those ways of thinking, those old beliefs. If you're hesitant to get rid of all of your journals, just go through them. You can rip out the pages that are the most pertinent and most important, and you can save those and dump the rest. You don't need to carry all of this into the future. A lot of times we hold on to these things because we feel like the best days are behind us. And if that's how you feel right now, join me in declaring the best days are in front of you. The best days are yet to come. The best days have not happened yet. And you don't need every shred of the past to be coming along with you into this big, bright, epic future that's waiting. And the final category of stuff in terms of creative blocks is getting rid of all of the unfinished projects in your space, especially the ones you honestly know you're never going to finish. If you started a DIY project and you know you're not going to finish it, let it go. Get rid of it. If you started a project and you haven't finished it yet, finish it. That's another way to declutter it from your life. We have a hard time moving into new cycles of action when old ones are still active. And all of these built up, unfinished projects can really weigh heavily on your mind. So think to yourself, have I been holding on to some unfinished projects that year after year I say I'm going to get done and I'm not moving forward with anything because I haven't finished those yet? It's time to finish them or cross them off the list. Your decisions declutter your life. Your decisions help you to courageously move forward. And that's what this year is all about, leaping courageously into a whole new realm of creativity and possibility and energy and action. And again, feeling so good, so confident with the ground beneath your feet, with nothing in your way. So let go of everything. This is going to be the very best Lunar New Year you have ever experienced. And if you have questions, comments on anything I shared, please leave them below. I am so happy to help you. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your friends. I so appreciate you sharing the channel. It helps get the work out into the world. And if you want to dive really deep into Feng Shui decluttering and let go of absolutely everything in your way this year, Beyond Decluttering, the professional decluttering certification is now open for registration, and you'll find all the details pinned below. And if you want to learn to design homes that make dreams come true this year, Feng Shui School is opening soon for early registration, and all the details are also pinned below in the comments. This whole channel is full of videos for you to explore, to design your dream life. Have so much fun, and I'll be back soon with more. Bye.